ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one on the belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for one.
After fielding this one cleanly, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Hit hard to third. Up with it is Longoria, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this.
Up 3 bases.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1 through 4. Still tied, 0-0. Cueto sets his sights. Here it comes on 3-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. One out. And there he goes towards second. Offered and missed. Here's the throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Matty. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs,
and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Line toward the alley in left center, and that's going to get down out there. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line.
Be for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Buster Posey. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
Wow, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game. A bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Lifted down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch second.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Giants lead it 2-0. The 2-2 one more time. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in the
pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Here with 2 men out. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point, so they...
A Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Giants leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
Expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Boy, there are base hits, but then there are big base hits, B-roll. This one's getting late. That is a huge 2 RBI base hit to tie things up.
Yeah, Dan, in the late innings, the pressure gets higher. It's who can control their emotions. And from an
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Hunter Strickland is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 60.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over the first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Tag not in time. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you're starting to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching, when runs are at a
2-2, here it is. And a strikeout here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Giants 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill.
In now, Andrew McCutchen. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Bernard ranging back, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Chicago crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Carl Edwards Jr. claims the win out of the pen, his first. Johnny Cueto struck out 13 in the losing effort. Pedro Strop closes the door for the save, his 18th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.